All right, my friends, let's talk gratuities on Carnival Cruise. So you ask, what are gratuities? So the gratuity is just a tip. It's another word for tip. And when you pay this tip, it goes to two different groups of people on your Carnival Cruise. So the first group of people is going to be your room steward, room stewardesses, the guys, the gals that clean your room. Okay, you go throw everything all over your room, beds unmade, everything. So as you're out and about on a ship or out and about in a port, these ladies and gentlemen are going to come in and clean your room, make your bed, and do those little towel handles for you in the room. So that is the first group. Now, these people will know you by your first name on the first day of the cruise, right? They are very friendly. They will greet you by your first name. They will, if you need something, you ask them, they will get it for you, or they will do what they can, right? They work their butts off for you. So they actually deserve that tip. They deserve it, okay? Now, the second group of people that will get part of that gratuity is your dining staff at night. So when you go to the main dining room, if you have the assigned seating, which is the later early dinner, you're always going to have the same table, the same wait staff every night. Okay, those people will also know you by your first name that day. You might see them on the ship, even your steward. You might see them anywhere on the ship. They're gonna know you. Hey, Mr. Waylon, how are you doing today? Things like that. Very good. At dinner, they will get you anything you want. Anything. They will get you anything you want. Okay, they treat you very well. Both these groups of people deserve that tip. Now, how can you pay for that tip, right? So there's a couple ways. First way is you can prepay gratuities. And what that means is that when you book that cruise, you can include it in the price. So let's just say, you know, your room costs $1,500, right, for a 7 day cruise, right? And let's just say I'm just throwing numbers out there. These aren't the exact numbers, right? And the gratuities was like $500, right? It's $2,000. Just make some even numbers, right? Boom. That's the total price. Now you done taking care of your gratuities. It's all paid. You ain't got to worry about it. Go enjoy yourself. Don't worry about nothing. Okay. The second, another way that you can take care of the gratuities is pay them at the end. So what will happen if you do not prepay your gratuities? You will be charged on the very last night of your cruise. What they do is they slip a bill under your door, or it might be in a little mailbox on the outside of your door. You can see it on the app, all your charges. Some of the newer ships have it on the TV. There are kiosks you can go to and to see all your charges. You also go to guest services. Now, you will be charged. You can adjust that charge. You can go down to guest services. You can tell them, hey, make it lower, make it higher. Now, this is on that last night. Hey, take it off, because some people do take it off. I don't want nobody to take it off. I would love for them to get their tip, but I know some people do take the tip off of the being charged to their credit card, and they'll hand them cash, right? Room steward, here's like $100, right? Dining staff, here's some money, whatnot. Some people like to do the cash thing, and that's cool. But as long as you give them a tip, these ladies and these gentlemen work very hard to serve you on that ship and to make your vacation unforgettable. Okay, so don't forget to tip your room stewards. Don't forget to tip your wait staff. I prefer personally prepay it. Just get it over with. You ain't even got to worry about it. Other than that, it's going to be charged to you on the very last night with all those charges. If something happens on the last night, the next day, you got some charges you didn't pay, you're not getting off the ship. So keep that in mind. You can go to guest services and adjust the charges the last night if that's what you decide to do. So um, those are your options for paying your gratuities.